Good afternoon, my dear students. Yesterday I uploaded one video for you. In that video, we discussed about the analyticity of a complex valued function. When will we can say that a function is analytic? There are two types of analytic function in the real case and complex case. Real analytic and complex analytic function. Analytic functions are classified into two types: real analytic and complex analytic functions. So, in order to discuss the difference among these two concepts, I want to take the example f of x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. This is a familiar example for you. And what can you say about this rational function? This function f of x is defined for every x belongs to R. This function f of x is defined for every x belongs to R. But when we move on to your complex analysis, when we moved on to complex plane, when we moved on to the set of complex numbers, what will happen to this? At x is equal to plus or minus I, what will happen to this function? This is not defined. So, our function, our f of x is equal to this rational function, f of x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. Is real analytic, but it is complex analytic except at x is equal to plus or minus I. So, plus or minus I മാറ്റി നിർത്തി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ബാക്കി സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ അനലിറ്റിക് ആവും കോംപ്ലക്സ് കേസിലോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോൾ. പക്ഷെ ജനറലി ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് കോംപ്ലക്സ് അനലിറ്റിക്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് റിയൽ അനലിറ്റിക്. In your, I think it is in 6th UG, you studied about one theorem. I think it is Liouville theorem. Liouville's theorem. What that theorem says? A bounded entire function. A bounded entire function must reduce to a constant. So, you just think about this function in the real line and in the complex plane. What will happen to this function? So, is your Liouville's theorem is valid here? You just think about that. This is not a constant function. You know that. It is bounded. It is analytic everywhere in R. So it is a bounded entire function in the real line. But what will happen to your Liouville's theorem here? Is it true? No, it is not true. So there is a major difference between real analytic and a complex analytic function. What is meant by entire function? A function which is analytic everywhere in the complex plane. Extended plane എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം സിയുടെ കൂടെ സി യൂണിയൻ ഇൻഫിനിറ്റിയും കൂടെ ചേർക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡഡ് പ്ലെയിൻ ആവുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ പ്ലസ് ഓർ മൈനസ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റിയിൽ ഒഴികെ സിയിൽ കോംപ്ലക്സ് പ്ലെയിനിൽ എല്ലാവരുടെയും അനലിറ്റിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫംഗ്ഷനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എൻറ്റയർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുക. Is it clear? So this is a bounded entire function. In the case of real analysis, this is a bounded entire function. But what will happen to this function? This is not a constant. So you just think about your Liouville's theorem in the case of real analysis. In the case of real functions, there exists major difference between real analytic function and complex analytic function. So I want to assign one work for you. You submit you just prepare and submit a note about real analytic and complex analytic function with examples. ഏതെല്ലാം തിയറംസ് അവിടെ ഫെയിൽ ആവുന്നു, ഏതെല്ലാം തിയറംസ് രണ്ടിനും ഒരുപോലെ വരുന്നു എന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇന്നൊരു 7 മണിക്ക് മുൻപായി സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ. So this is the major difference between real analytic and complex analytic function. So when we are discussing about the analyticity of a function, is there exist any connection between your power series expansion and analyticity of a function f? Suppose f from x to c. Suppose f from x to c is a x എന്ന് പറയുന്നൊരു ഓപ്പൺ സെറ്റാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോളൂ. ഇന്നലെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു ഫംഗ്ഷൻ അനലിറ്റിക് ഓൺ ആൻ ഓപ്പൺ സെറ്റ് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. അതുപോലെ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ അനലിറ്റിക് ഓൺ എ സെറ്റ്. ദാറ്റ് സെറ്റ് നീഡ് നോട്ട് ബി ഓപ്പൺ. വെൻ വിൽ വി ക്യാൻ സേ ദാറ്റ് എ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഇസ് അനലിറ്റിക് ഓൺ എ സെറ്റ് യെസ്. A function f is analytic on a set yes if it is analytic on an open set containing this set yes. So in order to define the analyticity of a function, we need that function must be defined on an open set. So what is the reason for that? In order to define the differentiability of that function, we need an open set. So to define analyticity also, we need an open set. So how we will say that a function is analytic on a set yes. That set need not be, suppose that set need not be open. So f is analytic on yes if it is analytic on an open set A containing yes. Your f is a function from S to C. F is analytic on this set. This set need not be not open. Okay. So these things you keep in your mind, and now I moved on to my aim. Relation between analyticity of a function and its power series expansion. Suppose f is a function from some open set x. You just take x to c. X is an open set. Suppose this f is suppose you just take the point A belongs to x. If the power series expansion of f, the power series expansion of f of x about the point A converges to f of x. Converges to you don't take f of x. Suppose the power series expansion of this function f about the point A. Suppose this function f has a power series expansion, and that power series expansion about the point A converges to f of x. Converges to f of x. That power series expansion converges to f of x or f of a. Converges to f of a. Here we take a as an element from x. So if your power series expansion with the center A converges to f of a for every element, for every we will take for every y belongs to n. What is your capital letter n here? N is a neighborhood of A. N is a neighborhood of A. So for every y belongs to n, your power series expansion converges to f of a. Power series expansion about A converges to f of a. We can say that function is analytic at that point A. So when we can say that a function is analytic at a point? By using the convergence of the power series. if that function has a power series about that point with that point as center, and for every element in the neighborhood, suppose there exists a neighborhood for that A, you have to find out at least one neighborhood for that point A, such that for every y belongs to n, your power series converges to f of A. If it is possible, then we can say that f is analytic at the point A. Is it clear? So, you just prepare a note about the convergence of a power series and the analyticity of a function. Okay, so this is the this is the this outline I want to give you. Now I want to move on to the sum of two analytic function is the sum of two analytic function analytic, difference of two analytic function analytic, product analytic. So sum of two analytic function is analytic, and the difference is also analytic, product is also analytic. And what about f by g? If f and g are two analytic functions on a set X, what about f divided by g? This is analytic except at the points at which your denominator turns into 0. ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ 0 ആവുന്ന പോയിന്റുകളിൽ ഒഴികെ ബാക്കി എല്ലാ പോയിന്റിലും എന്താണ് എഫ് ബൈ ജി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന എഫ് ബൈ ജി ഇസ് അനലിറ്റിക്. Is it okay? So sum of two analytic functions is analytic, difference of two analytic functions is analytic, product of two analytic functions is analytic, and quotient of two analytic functions f and g. F and g are two analytic functions on a set X. Then f divided by g is analytic except for points at which your denominator becomes 0. Okay.